My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video. Who remembers SOCOM 1? Who remembers SOCOM 2? Who remembers Halo 2? Who remembers Halo 3? Who remembers Gears of War 1? Who remembers Gears of War 2? Who remembers... Trying to think of another game. Who remembers Rainbow Six Vegas? Those are the types of shooters that these days you just can't find them anymore. Why? Oh, why are there no more competitive shooters anymore? I'm telling you right now, if it keeps on going like this, I might stop playing shooters altogether, dude. I mean, let's be honest. Like, there hasn't been, you know, shooters like those for a couple of years now. You know, the current phase we're in with shooters, it's all about the casuals and catering to the casuals because the casuals get the more sales and the hard. Let's be serious. The casual gamers outnumber the hardcore gamers. So I could see why, you know, developers are starting to make their games more easier to get into and, you know, more easier to pick up and play. Because when Call of Duty came in the scene and, you know, it changed up the game, developers in turn was like, yo, what is Call of Duty doing that we're not doing? Well, their game is more easy to play, so let's try to do that. So now you're starting to see, you know, a chain of casual games starting to come out. Even the games that used to be hardcore are now, you know, turning to casual. Like, look at how Halo is today. Look at how Gears of War is today. You know, it's crazy right now. And I was playing Battlefield 4 last night. And it's like I said in my gameplay, Battlefield 4 is just a great game. What I thought the game was going to be, which was Broken Fields 4, Battlefield 4, we took your money Field 4, we got them again Field 4. It's not that. You know, for the most part, just like I said in my gameplay, it's been running relatively smooth. But I was playing the game last night simply uninterested. And then that's when I had to ask myself the question, like, okay, what's going on right now? Because I bought Battlefield 4 because Sleep Zone Shadowfall just wasn't doing the job for me. So when I was playing Battlefield 4 last night and all of a sudden I was uninterested, I was like, yo, what the freak is going on right now? Is it me or is it the games? Why is it that I haven't really been interested in a shooter, like deep into a shooter, since Halo 3, which came out in 2007? Why is it that no shooter recently has caught my attention like, you know, Halo once did? You know, why is it that gamers are always thinking about the next shooter? Why is it that, as far as, you know, what's considered a good lifespan today, as far as shooters go, why is it that a year is considered, you know, the standard, you know, for a shooter to have a good lifespan? You know, back in the days, it used to be a couple of years. Now it's like a year. Okay, Call of Duty, it changed up the game, but Call of Duty today is dying. Okay, make no mistake about it. I know people always say, dude, Call of Duty is dying, but then, you know, the next game comes out and it freaking breaks records. Okay, now I don't know the exact amount of sales that Ghost has done. Do not know the exact amount, but I will guarantee you this: it has not broken the records that, you know, the past Call of Duties have done. From what I'm hearing from people that have Call of Duty Ghosts. Thank God I did not buy that game, because one day I was like this close to buying Ghost, but I was like, don't do it, my brother, don't do it. So I didn't get it. But from what I'm hearing from a lot of people, not all, a lot though, is that Ghost is the worst Call of Duty of all time in the history of Call of Duty. Even worse than Modern Warfare 3, which I didn't think was possible. But Ghost, you know, it just really hasn't, you know, brought back Call of Duty. And I'm telling you right now, whatever it, well, not even whatever, when Call of Duty Black Ops 3 comes out this year, because we all know it's coming out this year, whatever the next Call of Duty is going to be called by Treyarch, I'm telling you right now, if it doesn't bring new life into Call of Duty and get kind of back to what, you know, made Call of Duty popular, which was Call of Duty 4, if they don't try to somehow bring new life and try to make it, you know, a fresh new feel to it, Call of Duty is slowly but surely dying, okay? It really is. I never thought I'd see the day, but Call of Duty is dying, okay? The days to where you used to log on at any given time and see 800,000 people online, those days are done, okay? So there needs to be another game that comes in and changes up the game. Halo once did it. Call of Duty once did it. We now need another game to step in and change up the game, because I'm telling you right now, shooters today, they're the same generic shooter over and over and over again. And I personally think that's why I cannot get into these shooters no more, because back in the day, the formula for shooters back in the day, it was great, okay? Because it was competitive first, you know, it was for the hardcore gamers first, casual second. And I think that is what is needed for a great shooter. Think about it. Halo, it was always a tough game to get into, but at the same time, it catered to casuals and hardcore gamers, okay? Freaking, it's just like, I think that's the formula that is needed right now. There needs to be another shooter that steps in. Will it be Destiny? Will it be freaking Titanfall? Will it be freaking the Division, which was delayed? My goodness. Will it be the next Halo that's supposed to come out for the Xbox One, which was supposed to be this year, but now I'm hearing it got delayed till next year? Will it be freaking H-Hour, which is supposed to be the rebirth of SOCOM? I do not know, but what I do know is if shooters keep on going on the current path, from the current path is on, I might be done playing shooters, dude. I'm telling you right now, there should be no reason to why I've bought a game that I haven't even had for 2 months yet, and I'm already thinking about, man, when is Destiny supposed to go? Like, no, like, these shooters today don't really have that longevity anymore. And it's just like, I think it's because the formula right now is wrong. It's catering to casuals first, hardcore gamers second. And it needs to be hardcore gamers first, casuals second. I do believe a shooter has to cater to both the casuals and the hardcore gamers. But if you're catering to the casuals first, then it's almost like the shooters back in the day, they were so successful because, you know, it had really like skill to it. Like, you had to take your raping before you actually got good at the game. And people loved that. Like, some, well, I can't say all, but a lot of gamers loved, you know, first sucking at a game. And then, you know, the more and more they play it, they got better. It was really legit skill to the game. And these days with these shooters, you're not seeing that anymore. And it's just like, why? Like, Halo was freaking doing huge numbers back in the day. Freaking SOCOM was, you know, PlayStation's go-to shooter. PlayStation doesn't even have an exclusive go-to shooter no more. What is it? Killzone? No. So it's just, I think there needs to be another game. And like I said, it might be Destiny, it might be the Division, it might be all those games I just mentioned, but there needs to be another game that changes up the game once again. Because right now, the game needs to be changed. Okay? Cater to the hardcore gamers first, the casuals second, and I can guarantee you that whatever shooter that is, will hands down, oh my god, dude, I still have hope, but man, it's like terrible right now. There's just no shooters that I can truly get into, and it's been like that for a couple of years now, maybe since 2007. 7 years, bro. So let me know what y'all think. You know, are developers, you know, do developers need to cater to the hardcore gamers more, you know, as far as when it comes to the shooters and then the casuals? Because right now, the casuals do outnumber the hardcore gamers, but it needs to change. There needs to be a game that comes out and changes up the game once again. That's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and Destiny, The Division, the next Halo, Titanfall, freaking H-Hour. Save us, please. Save us.